o'clock hour is officially here. Power Trip Morning Show, and we'll get into sports again momentarily. Hey, Margie, I had some people asking me this weekend.
Yes.
Because they heard your big news, about the Twins and such like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is, again, exciting. Congratulations to you. I didn't get to say that to you on the air because I was
Thanks,
gone.
Appreciate it.
Congratulations. Will your involvement with the Timberwolves continue?
Yes.
Okay.
I hope so. I assume so. Things are so in flux with the Timberwolves because I didn't
mean to put you on the spot. I'm sorry.
No, it's just that
I want you to know that people are they love you, man. I was standing in the airport talking to somebody I did not know who was not going the same place I was going, and they were asking me about that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's really sweet.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, my plan would be to continue with the Timberwolves, and just kind of shift from the Lynx back to the Twins.
Uh-huh.
So that's it.
Okay, cool.
Thanks.
Okay, good. Yeah,
Thanks,
for sure.
Hawk.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
I just like to keep working.
Yeah,
it would be the goal for a little bit.
That makes one.
It's a good goal.
And then just like float in a pool for
your pool or somebody else's pool. I mean, you have one.
I know. Yeah. It's only like 2 months until
face down or in a floaty of some kind.
Oh, God, dang!
I'm just saying, just be careful.
Okay.
Can I come use your bathroom?
The outdoor one.
That's what I mean.
Yeah. Don't come in.
It's one of the great regrets of my whole summer last summer is I didn't break that thing in.
Yeah, the compost toilet.
You were sitting right there.
Yeah, I know. I sat there for a long time.
Yeah, you brought the Starburst.
I did. You remembered.
An open bag.
Well, I bought an unopened one as well.
Yeah, you eat them on the way. Eat them on the way.
It was the cutest.
Thank you.
Totally random and off topic question for you, Hawk.
Yes.
Or just observance, and for the room as well, because I was in a hotel this weekend in Milwaukee, club volleyball tournament, super romantic.
Did you see Garlar?
I did. Yeah, we hung out for a little bit.
Sweet.
Yeah, he's a trip.
Yeah, he is.
She freaked me out, dude.
Hotel rooms do not have clocks anymore, for the most part, because nobody needs an alarm clock because they're all on our phones.
Mm-hmm.
Did your hotel room in Montreal have a clock?
Yes.
It did.
It did. And I'm glad because I like to have the backup.
Yes.
Oh, you actually set it?
I do. I always do.
Interesting.
I don't think I've ever done that. That's interesting.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever once set an alarm in a hotel.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, even
You've done the
back in
wake-up
day,
call, right? Hotel wake-up call back in the day.
Sure.
But yes, in the last 20-plus years, it's always been the phone. Close to 20.
Not only do I set it on my phone, I will set 3 or 4 1 minute after the other.
Yeah, me too. I do that every day.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the last, few hotel rooms I've stayed in don't have a clock. And then I have an app on my phone that
It's like a
is
casino.
Yeah.
that is a clock, but then I have to use my phone and prop it up, and then if I get a text, then it buzzes like in the middle of the night, and then I got to go back to my phone and just. I just thought, what a weird observance that a lot of hotels no longer have a clock.
Yeah.
Because of the lack of need for an alarm.
Well, I'm glad we're talking about this because I had two observances.
It's been really bad.
I had two observances. We stayed in a little town called Magog, which I have a funny joke I'll tell you guys about off the air. And then I had to fly out yesterday, and the traffic in Montreal is kind of heavy. So I decided I would roll on into Montreal after the races on Sunday night and spend the night at the hotel that is actually at the airport, like you walk, like we have here.
Yeah.
We walk across and
Connected to a gate, even probably.
I will even it was a little spindier. I will do that forever if I can. Being at the airport yesterday morning and not having to go to the airport yesterday morning made my sleep so good the night before. The only negative of the entire place was there's a giant bottle of water sitting there, and I couldn't read it because it was in French, and I wasn't sure if it was free or $300,000. So I never drank it, which I'm regretting at this moment because it looked like a delicious bottle of water. But staying at the airport hotel was awesome. I came out of the hotel elevator, walked down the steps, and was standing right there where you check your luggage.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Sweet.
Have you guys ever done that
I've
before?
done that
No.
one time. And the exit of the hotel was the security line
Yes.
for the airport. I blew me away. It was awesome.
I can't even tell you. I never sleep good the night before I fly because I'm worried I'm not going to get there on time. I'm OCD. Being at the airport made my night wonderful.
Yeah.
Yep.
Did you hear any of the planes?
I did not, and I wondered if I would. And my window looked right out at the tarmac, and I thought I might hear them. I did not. The windows must be extra thick.
Yeah, they must put some soundproofing.
Soundproofing. So there you go.
Okay.
Highly recommend.
Solve that.
And we have one here called the Intercontinental or something like that.
Yes.
Is that right? Yeah. Yeah.
The Continental.
The Continental. I'm going to stay there.
That's the Christopher Walken.
Oh, that's
that's
right.
SNL. How did you survive an entire weekend without Wi-Fi?
Without Wi-Fi.
They don't have.
That you're in Milwaukee.
And they don't have alarm clocks and no Wi-Fi at those.
Yeah,
Well, they
it's
haven't
over.
invented the alarm clock. They're still
That's
winding their
true.
watches.
They have a grandfather clock in the lobby.
Yeah, and it's actually a grandfather who just tells you what time it is.
And he's been drinking Liney's since noon, so he doesn't know what time it is.
Papa?
What do you care what time it is? Get out of here.
Get out of here.
He wants to fight you.
Oh, so he's related to you.
No, nope.
Sports update.
Well, maybe.
This could kind of count as Fan 5.
Uh-oh.
Our ladies are in trouble here in the 5th.
Oh, no.
Got some work to do here.
Yeah,
Well, they have
Denmark
the
is.
hammer.
Yeah, but Denmark has 3, and they have a good blocker out there. So it's going to get dicey here. The USA has got to find a way out of this. We're up 3-2 in
Corey.
the 5th end.
Come on, Corey.
But this is you're
Not you,
talking
Corey.
right. You're
Come on,
talking to
girl,
the gal.
Corey.
I wish I could turn the sound up.
Yep.
It's just ridiculous.
Sue the hell out of us.
I know.
Hard.
This has got to be a
Whoa.
good shot.
Oh, no.
That was not ideal.
No, that was hideous.
What happened? Talk to me because I can't see it.
She
What
hit
happened?
the blocker,
But
it
there's
didn't
still
hit anything
3
else.
but there's still 3 red ones
in the house.
Clear the guard. I think they were going for...
It wasn't good.
So
no.
yeah, this could be a bad end for us. We'll see.
Well, that ain't right.
We have the hammer, though, so that's...
Yeah, that.
And as long as we can find the button.
Ooh.
Yeah, well, hey, listen. Keep looking, brother.
Yeah, listen to the
You know,
Hulkster over
8
there.
years ago when we first started talking curling, we knew 1% of the sport. Now I feel like we know 10%.
Yeah.
Right? Like
10's a good number.
There's a little bit. We're going in the right direction.
Yeah.
10 is a good
kind of
number.
know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
I play shuffleboard. It's close. It's similar to this.
Is it?
I mean, not really.
I don't know. I've
Not
never played
really.
shuffleboard before. The NFL franchise tag window opens today, runs through March 3rd. Didn't know that. Each team can pick one player who is set to become an unrestricted free agent and keep them on the roster for next season. It costs quite a bit, though, a number based on the top 5 annual salaries at each position.
There is no rumors right now surrounding the Vikings, right?
None.
No.
No one's expected to get tagged.
There were only 2 last year, T. Higgins and Trey Smith of the Chiefs.
And everybody expects the Seahawks to not tag Kenneth Walker. So he will maybe be a free agent.
Was he the running back?
Yep.
Yeah, boy, that guy was great.
Yep.
Man, was he good.
He is good.
He
yeah.
was the reason they won the Super Bowl. Or one of them, anyway.
Yeah.
He's great. Couldn't stop him.
MVP.
It's Fat Tuesday.
Hi. Rosie.
What happens on Fat Tuesday? This is the day to go nuts and
see.
be gluttonous.
I try and walk
It's the
up
day
a flight
before
of
Ash
stairs.
Wednesday. Yeah.
Or Lent, the start of Lent.
And tomorrow's the start of Lent, right? Yep.
Sauce, what's your favorite sin?
What's the eating one?
Gluttony.
That one, yeah.
That's number 2 for me.
Yeah.
Lust.
But I like eating.
You really do.
I do,
That's good.
which is fine.
Yeah.
That's who I am.
Yeah, be you, man.
If I ever find
Do I stink?
No.
if I ever find a house of ill repent that's also a buffet, I may never go home.
So are you talking about like a lady house? where
Yeah,
there's
think if
ladies?
that hotel at the airport
Yeah.
had a casino and a whorehouse attached
Yep.
and an old country buffet.
Yep.
Jeez,
He'd live there.
Terrible.
Yeah, this end is falling apart for the
what
Americans.
happened?
Did Pete fall?
We each have one shot to
just
go,
checked
but
the
we're in big
hotel.
trouble.
They're,
Yeah,
I mean,
What?
tried to-
This is looking like a 3 for Denmark here.
Oh, no.
We'll
Well,
see.
It's over.
Yeah, whatever. It's a bad end.
New topic.
Yeah, not the end of the world. Conan gets it. Conan's tired of curling.
Fat Tuesday.
Fat Tuesday. They got a couple of great spots in Vegas. If you like,
Is there still one at the Mall of America here? Was there one at the Mall of America here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of Vegas, let's.
Ladies
doing?
and gentlemen,
I mean, come on.
can I
What's
please
going on?
have your
What?
attention?
how did you wait this
I've just
long?
been handed an urgent and horrifying news story.
What?
And I need all of you to stop what you're doing
wouldn't really do
and
anything.
listen.
The hot rumors, and this comes from the drummer,
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
says that in 2027, we could expect a new album and a potential residency at the Sphere for Tool.
Which makes the most sense of any band I've ever heard.
Yeah,
My gosh.
Oh, boy.
Take
Buckle
all
up.
of my money.
Yeah.
I will be there.
We have to go.
There's not a band that would be more perfect there.
No, rip the music. So this is on the button bar. The only thing I want in 2027 is that giant ball and some Tool.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, come on.
Yeah.
You nailed it.
We
Can
have
you
to go.
imagine what the visuals for Tool would be?
Yeah, and plus they don't move around the stage or
No,
I mean
no.
Maynard
And it's
stands
perfect.
on behind the drummer,
It's
and
perfect
hides.
for Maynard because no one is really going to be focused on the band
And he
because
doesn't.
of
No, he doesn't care. He sits in the dark anyway.
Right.
it's gonna
Man.
be a lot of stone people.
I mean, take
we
all
have
my
to
money.
go. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
second that, by the way, this makes a ton of sense when you hear it, but the article I read about the Tool rumors and the drummer basically saying that, yeah, we've been in talks with the Sphere. It looks like 2027 is possible. We're trying to figure it out. He said how,
Hello.
like, it's an immense, like, program and process to get that thing up and running, and it's expensive. He said you have to do a whole bunch of shows just to start making money because it costs so much to get that production, which makes a ton of sense. Think of all the graphics, the visuals. It's apparently not a cheap show to pull off. So the band doesn't even make money until that's why they have to do a residency. It's why you can't play one show with the Sphere.
That makes sense.
So sounds like Metallica, right? Is next year likely?
That's right.
I don't know if it's finalized, but next year's likely for Metallica, which, like, oh, wow, what an unbelievable
that was a good
steal
show.
that was.
What just happened?
How did they pull that off?
What just happened? Somebody tell me. I don't know.
USA scored a point. So
Yeah.
somehow dropped like an unbelievable shot. So instead of Denmark getting 3, the U.S. got 1. How did she pull that off?
Curled it around.
Man, I guess that's why they call
Took
it
a left
curling.
turn.
How do you get it to
so.
turn like that? Man,
What a shot.
so
What a tool.
are we all in for Tool? Marty, you want to go see Tool in the Sphere, right?
No, she just wants to see it in the hotel room.
Okay.
Oh, my
Come on,
God.
man.
Okay, buddy. Why you got to go there?
You don't know where the line
was
is.
going to say it. Okay.
You don't know where the line is.
Okay, buddy.
You don't get it.
I don't get it.
Okay, buddy.
Heavens.
You're all right.
Sorry,
You're
Mark.
okay. It's okay, buddy. Relax.
You know what's weird? As soon as you start
Camera.
talking about though the idea of Tool at the Sphere, it makes so much sense,
Yes.
right? But when the Sphere first launched, I'm like, man, none of the bands that I like are big enough. I don't know how this is going to work. Why did I not think of Tool as an obvious option? Of course, they're big enough. They're gigantic.
Yeah.
Man,
You think
It'll be
Tool's big
sweet.
enough?
yes,
Yes.
it's going to sell out like crazy.
Tommy's going to go, and he's going to be very disappointed.
What'd you guys pay for U2? Wasn't it like $400 or $500?
And we were
Worth every penny?
worth every penny.
Oh,
And
completely, yeah.
I was stone cold sober, and it was outstanding. It was one of the coolest experiences ever. And it's this, they do the same bit over and over again. That was the set list they played. It was fantastic.
Now, that's my only concern about Tool, and I don't think that's the biggest problem, but I don't need the deep cuts.
No.
Just play the hits.
Yeah.
Each song is like 8 minutes long. Play like the 10 songs we all
Play
want.
the hits.
Call it a day, and you can
You
take
got-
all my money.
But that's why the other part of this announcement here,
the new album?
the new album, that's, you got to,
Yeah, but even like Fear Inoculum, which is now like 7 years old, had like 2 good songs. That's fine. We only need like 2.
Yeah.
Well, they're only going to play 3 songs.
Exactly. It's
No,
Tool.
it'll be
you
sweet.
only have time
Each
for
song's
3.
an hour and a half.
Yeah.
We have to go.
I'm going for sure.
yeah.
Do they ever do medleys at their shows?
I don't know. I think I've seen them through 3 times.
It'll be
2 or 3 times.
elite. Even when they're here and they don't have the same capacity as the Sphere, it's an outstanding visual thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
What a home run.
Yeah. It'll be sweet.
44 days I'll be there. Can't wait.
That's a long time.
That's
to
a
be there.
You're gonna go
That's a
the entire
long time.
residency.
Long time to be there.
Wow.
No, you're going in 44 days.
Yeah.
I booked 2 flights yesterday, 2 one-way flights, and it made my whole year. I can't wait. Let's go.
2 one-ways.
2 one-ways.
He's living there now.
Yeah, he's giving up.
Oh.
I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again.
Probably a couple days later.
Yeah. Probably by
You
Sunday.
son of a bitch.
No, I'm rooting for you.
sounds
You're
like
the
it.
biggest
Sounds
fan.
like it. Sounds like it.
Probably by Sunday night.
I'm gonna bring Corey T-shirts down there.
We're technically going to be there at the same time, you
not
and
even
I.
Oh, you
technically.
guys should meet up.
Oh, that's cute.
You guys going to hang
out?
I'm there for business.
You both going for
I
Tool?
ain't got time. No, well, one of us is.
We have a
This
lot
trip.
of data.
That Tool. I'll go for Tool next year. He might be going for Tool this year.
He really is special.
Yeah, you're special, Zachary.
Wow.
He's not perfect.
We can hold hands on the 4th of
We
July
can
and
go
say
to
hi.
Paris.
That doesn't happen.
Yes,
PJ.
we could.
He's
Who's on the
reason.
hotline? This has got to be Tommy wanting to go to Tool next year.
Hold on.
What if it is?
Yeah.
I mean, it could be Hawk's special guest,
Yeah.
but it also could just be Tommy going, I'll go see
It's
Tool
Johnny
with you."
Beans, Bonds, Bones.
Okay, there it is.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, John Bonus.
Hi, kids. How we doing?
Hey.
We're just concerned about our guy, Pablo Lopez. What's the update? I know he got it. Did he get an MRI yesterday, or is he getting one today?
I thought he was getting an MRI last night. I am not at the ballpark yet. I did a run this morning, so I haven't heard what the latest update is on him.
Get those steps.
I will say this. The vibe wasn't one of a lot. I mean, it's a serious concern because it's an elbow injury and it's our ace, right? But it sounded like, it wasn't even totally sure he was going to not try to pitch through it at the time. Like, they were kind of like, well, there's no reason to push this. It's only February 16th or whatever. So, that doesn't necessarily mean anything. I mean, it still could be a serious injury. He just didn't really feel it that much. But, it was just there wasn't a tremendous amount of concern expressed as it happened. So,
Okay.
Good news.
That sounds
Good.
better
Good news.
than a lot of the
Good news.
tweets.
Good news. Good.
well, we'll see. I mean, like I said, I'm not at the ballpark this morning, so I would say, stay tuned for breaking updates from all the beat writers who are there. So,
how long did you run?
3 miles.
That's awesome, man. Did you run on the beach?
No, we did not run on the beach. We're downtown, not on the beach. It's too expensive for bonus consulting to be on the beach. But downtown is also a lot of fun too. So
See any gators?
just running through parks.
No gators on the run?
No gators on the run yet.
No giant snakes?
We will try and find some gators probably one time. There's a reserve here called the Slough, the 6 Mile Slough, and you can often see alligators if you go along those trails, swamps there.
Muscle Shoals got the Swampers. Tell me one Tell me one highlight that is not baseball related from your trip so far.
Oh, let's see. Well, I mean, the one that's coming up Saturday night is the Fort Myers Edison Light Parade. Once a year, they have their big parade. Their big event is a huge parade in downtown Fort Myers. It is a slice of Americana that lots of high school bands. It makes you think it's like a 1970s and 1980s parade. Lots of high school bands and lots of TV stations with floats, and then lots of police departments showing off their latest military hardware, helicopters, and everything else. So we'll do a 5K just before that, and then we will sit down with a beer and watch that go past us through downtown Fort Myers.
Well, that sounds lovely.
Not a bad gig, John. Not a bad gig.
Keep
man.
us up to date,
And then
brother.
I'll also just mention the sunset last night was fantastic. We did make it to the beach last night, sat along and had a couple beers and watched the sun go down over the Gulf of America.
Yeah, you did.
Enjoyed that. Enjoyed it.
So it was great.
Keep us up to date, brother. Thank you for calling in.
Yeah, thank you.
There he goes.
I have to hope all is well. Bye-bye.
It is. So he goes. Our special guest is
I
here.
thought he
He'll
just
be
said.
with us.
I thought he just said cerebral palsy.
Yes, same.
What did he say at the end there? Does anybody have any idea what he
No.
just said? I thought he said you have cerebral palsy. I'm like, what?
Bonus.
Man, this connection's not good.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why he would say that.
I don't think that he did. I just don't know what he said. Hard to tell.
Well,
All right.
our special guest is here,
Yep.
so we'll bring him in for the next segment. Let's go to break.
All right. Power Trip Morning Show after this on the Fan.
Sorry about that. I was jamming out.
I'm a little surprised Sauce just didn't swear during the break. But even off air, he didn't
I
swear.
didn't even think about it. I'm glad that was done off the air because you're right. I think he might have cursed.
But he didn't.
He did not. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the show, Dave Simonett. What's
Dave
up,
Simonett
dude?
from Trampled by Turtles.
Long time no see, man. How the hell are you?
Good morning. I'm great, man.
Good to see you.
Yeah, you too. Thanks for having me over.
Yeah.
You came bearing gifts for Sauce, and it just made his day, I think.
Dude, this is the sweetest thing ever. I really appreciate it.
You bet, Saucy.
What is it? What did it tell
He
people?
got me the set list that they had Dave and Tim Reynolds on stage, the set list they had on the stage, and then a pick from Dave and a pick from Tim Reynolds.
Can I see that set list for a second? No, can I see it? I'm not going to rip it up. I'm not an a-hole.
For which show is that from?
The one when they played in with Trampled by Turtles in Mexico.
That's what I figured.
We
Wow.
played their festival,
Dude.
in outside Cancun. That's
Please
fun.
tell me he's great.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was the coolest. He asked us to sit in with him and play a couple Grateful Dead songs, which was pretty fun.
Yeah.
And so we had a little rehearsal with him earlier in the day, and he was just like the most humble, cool guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, really kind of self-depreciating and funny.
That's sweet.
Yeah, it's great.
That's awesome.
Man, you guys are, this seems weird to say because you were already huge, but you guys are blowing up more and more and more. It keeps growing and growing, doesn't it?
Well, maybe it's more of like a slow burn.
Yeah.
We are 25 years old now as a band, you know.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's fun to watch. Like, I think throughout the industry, it seems like you guys are garnering more and more success.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I think that we're kind of self-employed, right? So we've always just owned our own label and all that stuff. So we've been working really hard to try to find new little kind of pockets in the music business to fit into and stuff. And it's always a fun challenge. You know, Chris, it's Wild West out there.
Yeah, now especially.
Who was it on the show recently? Was it Parker Fox? Who was it that couldn't believe that we knew Dave? Was
Parker's
it Parker?
a giant
Yeah,
fan.
Parker's a giant.
Yeah.
He thought we were
Sweet.
messing with him.
Yeah.
So he's probably super bummed that you're here, and he's in Italy watching his fiance play hockey.
Yeah, he's okay probably, but still, yeah.
He's going to be bummed
He's
that you
not
were
that
here
bummed.
when he was not.
If I meet him, I will pretend like I've never met any of you before. What's a KFAN?
That's perfect. So even today though, like when you get asked to go play with Dave Matthews and then you meet him and he likes you and then he asks you to be on stage, are you still like, are you serious? Does this still surprise you?
Absolutely. It's all just dumb. Yeah. Especially like somebody like that who was kind of all, everywhere when I was a kid. It seems just like like fake. Like what do we get to do today?
I saw a video that I think either you guys posted or Dave Matthews Band Twitter account posted of you guys practicing Friend of the Devil, I think it was.
Yeah.
How many, do you just practice it once and then go, all right,
Pretty
we'll
much.
wing it?
And that's kind of always been our style, is a little bit loose. And he was thankfully the same way.
Yeah.
I mean, we're at the beach and it was 2 p.m. or whatever, and the show was that night. So you have to kind of accept a bit of like a wide range of acceptability as far as music goes when it's like that. But it's the beauty. I don't know. I love playing music with people, especially when they're laid back. It's great.
What's the name of that song?
It's a Casey Jones?
Is that the one that you played with him?
2 of them, Friend of the Devil and Casey Jones.
Friend of the Devil. Let's reenact it. You be Dave Simonett, I'll be Dave Matthews, and we'll reenact what that sounds like,
Here it
okay?
goes. I can't believe this is unbelievable.
Hi, Dave. I'm Dave.
No, he's never going to let Dave back on stage with him.
I'm not making
I
fun of him.
don't
That's an
condone
homage.
any of that.
He always says that to you.
I don't know why.
Hike up your skirt a little more, Sauce. Just a little
I
bit.
don't wear one, only hawk.
But when you do, hike it up a little bit,
All
man.
right, I will.
Show
Okay.
off what you got to Dave over there.
It's
You can
been,
do it. That Dave, not the other Dave.
It's been a long time since you've been on, so I've been.
You guys haven't changed a bit.
Not one bit.
Yeah, we haven't grown up. I think is
Still
what you meant
doing
to
penis
say.
jokes.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Hey, it's working, It's working, right?
Oh, boy.
I've been compiling a long list of questions for you because it's been a long time since I've seen you.
Okay, fire away.
The songs that you did on not this last album, but the album before that with Leanne Rimes are completely beautiful.
Thank you.
And I loved the songs without her, and then I heard the song with her, and it knocked me out. How did that happen? And when she's singing, is it easy for her, if you know what I mean?
Yeah, she's an incredible singer. That's I don't think that's up for debate, really. But it came about, I don't know, we were looking for another voice on the record, and we were just kind of trying to scour just people we knew, people we'd heard of. And it's kind of like, I guess maybe not as exciting of a story as it could be, but it was just our distribution company had recently picked up Leanne Rimes' catalog, and her name came up in in a meeting that I was in, and it's like, let's ask Leanne. Like, I mean, she, growing up, I just remember that being one of the strongest voices I'd ever heard. We didn't know her or have any kind of personal connection, but just kind of blindly reached out, and to our surprise, she said, "Yeah, just send over some music so I can figure it out, figure out a part." And then the rest, I don't know, it's just on the record, I guess. But it was quite an honor.
It said, were you in the room when she recorded it?
No, sadly, I didn't get to do that. No, yeah, but she was really, really open and friendly about working up her harmony part. So we did get to do a little collaboration there.
Oh, that's cool.
And then I don't have a lot of suggestions for a singer like Leanne Rimes. I mean, it's like, my feedback was like, that's great.
Well, she's been through so much, you kind of forget how great she is. I mean, that's the reason she became huge early, is because her voice is otherworldly.
Yeah, it's she's had quite a fantastic and diverse career.
Yeah.
But it was really cool, and that was another thing, kind of like what I was saying earlier about it just seemed like fake, like what Leanne Rimes is going to sing on her. Sure. What the hell?
Yeah.
And then I don't know. I thought she just knocked it out of the park, and she was a real, just like we were talking about Dave Matthews or whatever, just a real humble and warm person to work with. And there's the old adage, don't meet your heroes or whatever. You think you might not want to get too much behind the scenes with people with that amount of fame, but at least in those two cases, they were both wonderful.
That's sweet.
Yeah,
it's always
I like to report that to everybody.
Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Name of the song I'm talking about, but there's two of them, but the one I'm specifically talking about is called "Out of Time," which is a great song, by the way. The only thing I know for sure is we all run out of time. That's just a great tune, man.
Thank you, Chris.
Yeah, great song.
Dave, how often does Turtles, may I just call you Turtles?
Yeah, we're there. It's fine.
How often does Turtles work on new music, and how do you know when it's time to work on new music collectively? Because you all, I would assume, come together, go off and do your own things, come together. How do you know when it's time to do new music?
Yeah, good question. I don't know. It just feels right. We're working on it now. And I'm working on a batch of songs, and we're going to hopefully go into the studio this year. I hate to make concrete plans in that area, because first of all, it takes me a long time to write an album's worth of music. So I kind of say I'm feeling like doing that now. And so I'll start writing, and then we kind of loosely plan a year around that. If I'm successful at writing 10, 12, songs that we all like, we could probably go to the studio this month. And then I try to keep it very, non-concrete, just to keep the, I don't know. I feel like creativity, when I start putting too many hard walls around it, it kind of dies. So I don't know. As far as how do I know when? I don't know. Yeah, stars or something.
Yeah. After you
it
get
just
done,
maybe I just feel bored with what we've been playing or something, and we need new songs. It might be as simple as that.
And does nobody else write?
Not really. I guess a couple of the guys write some instrumental stuff, which we have recorded and had on albums. But as far as most of the songwriting is mine.
Straight cash, homie.
Yeah, when you're
Make that money.
Yeah, I don't know what you know about the music business.
Correct me if I'm wrong, though, Dave. It seems like, at least on most of the songs I know, all the artists are credited as writers. Do you guys split that?
I do, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's big, man.
Early on, in our career, we had to figure all of that stuff out. As far as it, it's a band, but it's also all of our living, so we had to make it legal.
Yeah.
And we were thinking about that, and there were some other bands that I was looking at as far as songwriting goes, and thought that the model where everybody in the I guess the short answer is most of the people would never hear these songs without that band.
Sure.
In my mind.
Sure.
And so I thought it's only fair to carve them in, you know.
Fair. I have a 2-part Tool question since we were just talking about Tool right before you got
I was
here.
listening on the way in.
So-
I'd like to go to that Sphere show with you guys.
Well, so that's what I was just going to ask you about the Sphere. That was part 2 because, you know, Tool is a band. One of their nicknames is your favorite band's favorite band.
Yeah.
I'm sure you've heard that. And your music is nothing like Tool, right? But my guess is you have a lot of respect for what they do musically.
Absolutely, yeah.
So number 1, I wanted to know if you were a Tool fan. And then number 2, not just as a fan going to the Sphere, but like when you see a venue like that and your vibe, that kind of Americana trampled vibe, does that play in a place like the Sphere or does music play anywhere?
I like to think it plays anywhere, but I honestly don't know. I think that still is so new that they're still like throwing darts at it. See what works. You know what I mean?
Right.
I think, like what you said, I think Tool is going to be really crazy cool there. I think the Grateful Dead were great there probably because like that fits their vibe. But I don't know if we wouldn't say no.
Yeah.
I don't think we could justify a residency at the Sphere, but if there was some kind of bill that we would be on, I'd love to see it from the inside, you know. Like you said, though, I heard what you said on the air about the production. We do know a little bit about that, and it is insanely expensive. So it has to be a band that can sell tickets for like a month, you know.
And once you do a Tool cover, you're looking for new music.
Yeah,
You did that
that's not a bad
awesome
idea,
Radiohead cover that was a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, it would be fun to figure out a Tool song.
You know, speaking of that,
That was my pay grade, really.
Has a band, whether a big time band or a small time band, ever covered one of your songs in a way that maybe you didn't expect that you liked?
Oh, good question.
I feel like I'm stacking the deck a little on the answer there because we did a contest for that a couple years ago where we asked people to cover one of our songs and send a video or just post on Instagram or whatever, and then the winner of that, or the one that we liked the best, got to come. They come and played that song with us at Red Rocks.
Oh, come on!
We did their version of it.
Oh, sweet.
With them singing it or whatever. So I actually got a whole lot of that in a short amount of time. And it was really amazing and humbling, you know, to see all these people play a song that I wrote or whatever. But they picked whatever song they wanted. It was really cool, almost embarrassing. Cool. People are so good.
I don't even know how you wrap your head around the fact that if you're their favorite band, they're singing one of their favorite songs with their favorite band on arguably the greatest venue in the United
woman
States.
who
that's
won did an
unbelievable.
amazing job too. It was so cool, and she was, you know, young and just kind of starting out in her music career, which is what she wants. And it was great. And she was like, I was way more nervous than she, than she was.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm always impressed by, it's an interesting experience having somebody play my song, and it's always very flattering, and it's, I'm always like surprised that somebody even knows it enough to do that, you know? But yeah, it's incredible.
You on the Red Rocks calendar again this summer?
No, we're still on a little hiatus from that, which is good. We did it 10 years in a row or something, and we wanted to try to, you know how it is when you play, like if we play a show there, that's a really big that's the biggest venue for us. That's, you know, a lot of bands will play that as like a smaller place to play because it's cool. But for us, that's the biggest thing. And so when we do that, we can't really play in that area anywhere else.
Yeah.
And so we wanted a couple years to go explore other places in Colorado that we haven't been for a while, and some other stuff like that in the neighborhood, which has been really fun. This year we have some, I just realized it's not announced yet, but a couple other Colorado things that we're going to do, which we wouldn't be able to do. Hopefully, you know, in the next couple of years, we'll get back over there though, because it's the coolest.
Hey, Dave, question for you.
Where's Zach voice coming from?
My name is Zach. I'm in Minnetonka.
Yeah.
You opened. You guys opened for Zach Bryan on that big tour, and I want to ask you about the stage setup that they had there, being in the round like that. What was it like being basically surrounded by people?
Zach Bryan fans.
What was that experience like? Not having the I guess safety net of a stage behind you.
Well, yeah, that we have a couple more shows coming up with Zach this year too. That, like, witnessing that, especially that tour we were on was his first arena tour, and I mean, we might as well have been opening for the Beatles. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've never seen a crowd like that before. Like, I remember in, oh man, I wish I could remember what city it was in, but in one of these arenas, looking over, well, while he was playing, not while we were playing, and seeing this like 6'5" like grown man cowboy just sobbing, just like tears streaming down his face, and I was like, man, I've never seen passion like that.
Wow.
It was a really cool experience. Thankfully, we were mostly pretty well received. You know, at that, it's something like that. Everybody just wants to. They'd never seen Zach before. You know, that was his first one. As far as the stage goes, for us as the opening band, we were on one of the wings, so we didn't really fully take advantage of the round. But it was, I would say that I thought it was a really great production. I mean, I could have, I don't know, we might as well have been standing on a pyramid up there. It doesn't really matter. You know, we play early and 45 minutes opening gig, but, that's another person and crew of people, like the whole crew that toured with Zach, that pretty much most of them still do, were some of the most welcoming and great people that we've worked with. Absolutely.
What was Farm Aid like?
Farm Aid was great. Yeah. I mean, my kids thought it was too long. But that was such a cool experience, man. I don't know. Anytime you get to see like that bill of people, I might be the only time you get to see that bill of people, you know?
Yeah. Anybody in particular that our group of people that you met? Again, we're talking to Dave Simonett of Trampled by Turtles and Dead Man Winter.
That's actually where I met Dave Matthews.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was standing on the side of the stage while we played and came off and met him there. But yeah, I got to say hi to Neil Young for like 1 second, which was
incredible.
real highlight. Yeah. But we had just done a tour with Willie Nelson and Bob Dylan that summer up until then. So we had and I met Willie because we've toured with him a little bit actually. Nobody met Bob. That's a whole different story probably, but met a lot of their crew. And that's a lot of times, I don't know, man, on tours like that, a lot of times we end up hanging out with everybody else's crew. I think that's maybe more our vibe, you know, like hanging out in the parking lot with the techs and the stage-hands.
So did Dave see you guys at Farmhand and was like, you guys should come on tour with us? Farmhand.
No, we had booked the Mexico show already, but that's when he'd pretty much had asked us to play with him.
That's sweet.
Was there, yeah. Yeah. It was a really cool experience and a cause in which I believe, you know. So it was an honor to kind of to raise awareness and money for their mission, and also just to, as a concert goer, just to kick back and watch a bunch of legends play songs all day. It's cool, very cool.
So is the Dylan story not airable, or is it not worth telling? How does it work?
I mean, it's nothing new, I don't think, with him. He's just a very private person, you know. So he's kind of like walks through the venue on his way to the stage, plays the show, walks back out, kind of thing. And I never fault anybody for that kind of. He was never rude or disrespectful to anybody. That's just how he's comfortable and getting on stage. Even after as long as he's done it, everybody's got their own routine, and so I always think like, yeah, whatever makes your anxiety relax to get up there, that's what you got to do.
When you're writing like you are right now, can you listen to other people's music, or do you have to stay away?
No, I do. I mean, I always do. I don't know if anybody's innocent of theft in songwriting, you know what I mean? And I think most of it is unconscious, and you just absorb everything you hear all the time, and I like to think it kind of distills in your brain and comes back out something a little bit different. There's sometimes when somebody's too good, like I think maybe I try not to be competitive in music, but I think sometimes I can't help it. Like sometimes I'll hear, for instance, there's this band Big Thief. Maybe some of you guys know that band. Their songwriter Adrian Lenker, to me, is one of the most interesting songwriters of our time right now. And so I'm not listening to any of them at the moment, because I'll hear a song like that she wrote and I'll just want to retire. You know, it's just like, what the hell, man? She said it already. You know? Yeah. But for me, my main challenge is trying to come up with a chord progression or a melody or, you know, a phrase that I haven't already used.
Done before. Yeah.
And like I was saying to my wife yesterday, because I was writing and I was really frustrated, and I told her I think I'm out of words. I think I used them all the words that I know. So I try to, especially in times like this, I do a lot of writing exercises, and I reach out and try to find other writers that have published advice, or your brain can keep moving. So it's try to find new ways to unlock that stuff.
Can you use alternate tunings, or is it hard to do?
I can, a little bit, but I'm not a great guitar player. I'll be the first to tell you that. So.
You're doing just fine. Seems like you're doing. Seems like when you're on stage, I've always wanted to ask you this, and I never got a chance. When you're on stage with Trampled by Turtles and there's no drummer, who is the metronome of the band? Is it you? Is it your right hand?
I think everybody in that band would say it's somebody else, which is probably why it works. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nobody's really saddled with that. I think each person kind of follows something unique to them. And so it only really works when it's all happening together. And it's a very fluid tempo usually.
Yeah, and I would guess you guys don't use a click or anything like that, right?
No,
that's
I can't.
what I thought.
I can't do it. We've tried, in the studio before, and it really, we're no good when we're that good, if that makes sense.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, the Beatles didn't use it, right?
Yeah, I don't even know if they had it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? Yeah, that's what I mean. So.
Yeah, I don't know. We have whatever it is that we have together playing as far as our tempo and rhythm goes. It's just something that for us is a little bit unresearched, and I almost superstitiously don't want to dig into it too far,
Yeah, I can see that for sure. Who else besides Big Thief should we be listening to that we don't know about?
Well, you guys ever listen to Eric Koskinen? He's a local guy. I'm going to see him on Friday. He's one of my favorite artists right now too. Also a great songwriter.
Great, thank you. That's pretty cool. That's good.
Where are you at in the Billy Corgan theory that AI is going to wipe out all music creativity in the next 5 years? He has a pretty gloom outlook that this is going the wrong way pretty fast. Where
Seems
are you
like
on
such
the
a
AI?
happy guy, too.
I know. I know. I mean, he makes good points, but maybe his timeline is off. But how do you feel so far? What have you seen out of the impact of AI in the music industry?
I'm not It's hard for me to talk. I feel like me to talk about without sounding just like an old man yelling at clouds, because it's like these kids and their new technology. My personal opinion is I don't love it. I think that I've seen some writing. Thankfully now I feel like I can pick it out, but I don't think we're that far from a lot of popular artists leaning heavily on AI. I also don't think that most people care if they do. So I don't know. I think that it's not going anywhere. I don't plan on using it in my own writing life, because for me, that's my favorite art form is writing. But I do think that it is probably already has a larger impact than people know. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I think we'll just keep, I don't think we're that far away from having a fully simulated axe,
Do you, you don't even have to tell me, but do you have a favorite lyric that you ever wrote? When I ask you that question, nothing comes to mind?
No. I wouldn't say it if I did either.
I figured as much. Yeah, right.
Smart. What about a song?
It's great.
Same thing?
Yeah. Me.
No, I don't think so. For me, I'm usually most excited about what's coming. And I heard you guys talking trash about Tool making a new record, which I wanted to tell you to knock that off. They, that's the same. If you just want to keep making music, and I think everybody should be, even if a lot of your fans are most excited about something you did 20 years ago, I think that if the artist is most excited about what they're doing now, that probably keeps them pretty relevant and at least more exciting to watch on stage.
Yeah, keep feeding the river.
Have you ever heard the lyric, Marnie's gone and no one cares?
No, tell me about it.
It didn't do well.
It
was AI generated, but it was a hell of a banger.
It was.
Really good hook.
Yeah, but I thought the AI hit it right on the money.
Yeah.
That's the only time I've ever been a fan.
I didn't love it.
Yeah.
Even Billy Corgan loved it.
Yeah. That's what made him change his mind.
Yeah, that's exactly right. He's
I
like,
take back everything I ever said.
Well, it's just so great to see you, man. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks.
And if you're going to be around for a while, please feel free to join us anytime. This studio belongs to you. Anytime you want to come hang out.
Thank you. Good to see everybody.
Yeah,
likewise.
See you, man. It's so great to see your success.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Marnie's
You got a
big
set
fan.
list. What are you going to do with that set list? Frame it?
Probably, yeah.
What can you do with those picks? Learn how to play guitar or the ukulele or something?
No, I'll probably put them in the frame.
Oh, man. That's high end.
Why is the set list in the shape of a receipt? I've never seen that before.
Dave got it at CBS.
Is that the new
metaphor? Maybe.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah.
No, that's just what they had on stage.
Show the camera, Sauce.
Yeah, could you please show
Oh,
us?
these are cameras.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, there it is.
Wow. How
Yeah, they
about
play,
that?
what do they play? Like 25 bangers a night?
Yeah, probably.
About 25-ish?
Wow.
I
Nice
lost
little
count.
set.
But yeah, a lot. Yeah. Can't wait to see them. They'll be here in June. Oh, man. Can't wait.
Nah, maybe Travel by Turtles will be on stage with him. You never know.
You never know. We never know.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Maybe you should take Dave with you because he got you the set list
Yeah,
and
do
the
you want
picks.
to go with?
Just take Simonett with you.
All right, you can go.
That show with you. Yeah.
And then you can come to tour with us next year.
Going to Vegas with
Are you
us.
a Vegas guy anyway?
No.
But for the Sphere?
I'll go for that.
All right, let's
Yeah,
go. All right,
can't
well, let's take a Tool trip in 2027.
Yeah.
Marty, you want to go?
Well, I'm seeing Sarah Evans at Winstock if you want to come with me.
Very similar.
I'd like to go to a show with everybody.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, let's do it.
All right, good to see you, Dave.
I
You're the
wanted
best.
you to put on the bill next time you play Red Rocks. I'll pay you $1,000. Just let me play one song on my guitar.
All right. 9 to noon is next. The Power Trip returns tomorrow, 5:30 to 9, right here on the Fan.
You too, Abba Dabba. Keep on dreaming, baby girl. It's going to be a great day.